Alright, here is the plan. I challenge myself to 1v1 every rank in Rematch, all the way at the bottom from Bronze, going all the way to the best of the best in Elite in just 24 hours. Why? Because I like pain. Some of these games were a bit easy and some made me question what I was doing, but the results, I don't think they're what you would expect. So let's find out how many games I can win, all the way from Bronze to Elite in Rematch. Starting off with Bronze, we have got Chelsea, and this is my girlfriend. We play quite a lot together, and she is in Bronze. So let's get straight into this one and see how this game goes. Straight away just jumps past me there. Nice little bit of fun, and then slides the ball in the back of the net past me. Maybe what you'd expect from a Bronze there, but you'd expect this game to be fairly easy as we flick it over her. I am going to have a bit more fun probably in this game than in some of the other ones, as I just decide to whiff ahead of there and probably should have been 2-0 up. But as we play a lot and we are just kind of having a bit more fun in this one, and you'll see a bit more stuff like this into the back of the net as she is diving absolutely everywhere to try and save the ball. And maybe as what you'd expect from a Bronze, but I will say in a 1v1 it is much harder because when we are playing ranked together and games together, she genuinely does play quite well. But obviously just in a 1v1 it is slightly different as here. We do just bomb forward, I watch back, flick it over her head as I know exactly what moves come in there. And then we can take our time to bounce it over the goal and shoot it straight into her hands. Let's see what she does on her attack here. Keeps tapping it forward into my feet. And we should just finish that one nicely for a 3-0. With the one more goal needed for the mercy rule. Am I going to let her score a goal? We'll find out as she comes forward here. She does flick it over my head there and puts it wide again. Maybe what you'd expect from Bronze aim on this game here, but this is going to kind of show you the difference between the levels as we do play more and more, and trust me, there are some big differences coming up, so you do not want to miss them as we continue to have a little bit of fun there by flicking it overhead. But she does tackle me there, a nice slide challenge, and gets herself a goal, so that is a big one for the Bronzes there, as it is now 3-1 to us. And I'm thinking at this point, right, you've got one goal, enough is enough, let's finish this off. As we just stand there, wait for her to come. She doesn't, so we just finish it in the back of the net, curl it in, standing too close to the near post. As we can just run this forward, and this one, I'm just going to let you guys watch, as there's not too much to say that is needed here. I do go round it one too many times, and then she double taps sprint and drops it in her own goal to concede the losing goal. If there's not anything more Bronze than that, I don't know what there is, but that is one win so far. Moving on to the Silver Division now, and we play against Clipto GG. This guy is now in Platinum, but was in Silver when I played him, so well done to him for climbing up some ranks since our game, and he was actually a little bit of a good player, a little bit of a spoiler there. But let's get straight into this one against the Silver. As you can see, I'm just trying to fake him out, but he's been very patient in goal, trying to see if he's going to bite on anything. Maybe this is a little bit of a jump up, played a bit more of the game than the Bronzes, and kind of knows how the game works a bit better there. But as you can see, he does claim that shot, and it's his turn to attack. Does a nice little flick. I feel like I should have got that ball, but he continues with it anyway. As we keep going forward here, he's going to try and get the first goal in this game. Be the first person to take the lead against me in this little video here that we're doing. But we do manage to get the ball back there. And we go to break ourselves. Kind of just taking our time on this one here. Break past him. Have a good chance to maybe get into a good position here. As we do get round him. And he does make a good save. Moving forward, though, he's trying to do some rainbow flicks outside. We do flick it there and manage to head the ball in. But was that inside the box is the question. Because we can only shoot from inside the box, obviously. But let's have a quick look at the replay there. Doing a little bit too much with it. Maybe they're trying to flick it over my head. Used to a lot of people doing that, obviously, in the early ranks. We do get there. We do get the header inside the box. So that is 1-0 to me. As we do get the ball from a little goal kick there. Get a chance to just break out. Little lippy slide there. Trying to see if he's going to bite onto anything once more. Taking our time with it, as we do still have our extra effort, which we probably will use any second now, just to break past. We didn't need it in the end, and we do just slide it past him there for the 2 goals to 0 in this game here. So once again, the main difference here, this guy messages me in this game where we just quickly open that, and he says good stuff after that goal. So nice, friendly guy, this guy. So shout out to him as we are just giving him a nice game. The Ippy slide didn't really work for me there. Went to grab the ball back, but it just didn't go with me, which was a bit rude. Works on that one there as we just keep doing it. It doesn't work there, but we get fortunate by the fact he bites for the ball, meaning we can break through, and we actually get a little bit lucky there with that goal, but he did bite on the ball and we managed to get there before him, which was good. That puts us a third goal up. I do bite to go to challenge him there. He shoots and does bring a goal back to make it 3-1. So very similar to the first game in the fact it went 3-1. As we look to break forward here against him once more. Trying to just pass it round him as we do knock it off the wall and in the back of the net. Really the only time I've tried that, I think, in one of these games so far. And it does work at the first point of call. Just to knock it round someone and help us break forward. As we do put in a slide challenge there. And he has got a extremely good chance to score here. He's through on goal. Should be a goal. And absolutely is a goal. 4 goals to 2. So he has scored. One more goal in the bronze so far. We're going to go for a blade shot there. I just put it completely off target, which is awful from me. Trying to make him bite onto something here. As we put one over the goal, off the wall, and then we back heel it in. I won't lie, the off the wall header was meant to go in, so we do again get a bit lucky, but the back heel did send him, and we do manage to get the goal in the back of the net with not long left to go. No mercy rule just yet, and we do have a chance to mercy rule, and we probably would have, but I did use my double tap LB, which just ends the game, and that was a good game. And now moving on to the gold rank, we play against Albanian Bloody. So yeah, he is gold 1 in this right now, and we're going to see how well the gold fares compared to the silver and the bronze. As we start off here, gonna see if we can take the ball around him. I do lose the ball early on there, and he now has a chance to break forward, gets his extra effort in, and just takes it around me really nicely, actually. So fair play to him there, as he does score to put himself 1-0 up. We flick it over his head. He manages to use extra effort again, takes the ball off me, and breaks through. This is a gold. I'm a platinum, I believe, at this point, or maybe a diamond, and he puts it past me there to make it 2 goals to 0 early on. And I'm thinking, okay, let me wake up a bit here. Let's get a goal back. We're playing a gold. We cannot lose to someone of a lower rank than us in this video, because that'll be a little bit embarrassing. So we're going to keep going here. As we do get the ball, we're getting messages from other people that want to play, because I did put this out online to see who wanted to join. And we do manage to make it 2-2. No, we don't. A huge challenge there from him. Very good at getting like recoveries, this guy, and managing to get the ball, but he does flick it over my head there, breaks through. I feel like I probably should have had the ball, because I did try and intercept it, and that is 3-1 now to this guy in the 1v1, and I am in danger of losing this one, which is a bit of an issue. He does make a mistake though there, diving out, which gives me a free goal back to make it 3-2. And we need to try and switch on, make sure we get the next goal, and he does give us the ball nice and early there. And can we just break? He slides, and this gives us a very good chance, and we will indeed make it 3-3 off of that one there. Back in this game now, 3 goals apiece, and we have a very, very good chance to make something happen here. As we are breaking forward with the ball once again. He does slide it outside the box, but he has slid that into the back of his own net. So that goal does count, as it wasn't me shooting outside the box. That is 4-3. He's tried stopping the attack. Unfortunately, hasn't worked for him there, as you can see here. And he just slides it just outside the box into the back of the net. And we are now 4-3 up. The first time we've taken the lead in this game. Can we hold on to it? I mean, I must, surely. I need it for the rank. He does break straight past me there. I've dived for that. And I do feel a bit hard done by. I think I should have got that ball. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I should save that? But we do make it 4-4 as he breaks forward here, and there's a chance to make it 5. We do get a huge slide challenge in with our extra effort there, as we're going to look to maybe take it round him. We do have our double boost there, and we can just break here. He realizes I've beat him, I think, here, and he kind of just, I think he stops running back, maybe him, and then maybe not. And we do manage to put that in the back of the net for 5-4 up in this game. This was a very entertaining one. Just remember, guys, this is a gold rank. I think this guy's definitely better than gold. I think he's probably going to shoot up the ranks if he plays it a bit more, as he does make it 5-all there. It may just be the simple stuff in the game just to work on and just improving the ranks, which is all it really is. I don't think the difference in this game is huge. And he had a huge chance there, by the way, to make it 6-5 and hit off the wall, as we do grab this ball back off him, try and break forward quickly, but we don't manage to do anything with it. Moving forward then in the middle of the park, a little ippy slide to break past. He's gone in for a tackle, gone straight past me. We broke his ankles, and it is 6-5 there. With about a minute left, he breaks forward again. Can he make it 6-6? This game is getting interesting. He takes it really wide, but does finish it in the back of the net. 6-all in this one with 44 seconds to go. Are we about to lose the third game in to a gold? Well, I think we're platinum or diamond at this rank. I can't even remember exactly, but we do break past him here, get it in the box, take the shot, and we do manage to put it past him for the 7-6. And now he is trying to use his classic little boost that I've realized he's using a lot to break past me. And doing this actually also, I think, helped me in situations, learn what people are going to do. As we break forward, 7-6 turns to 8-6 with just 21 seconds left on the clock. That was game. We had the last shot. We took it there, which ended the game. And we do manage to beat the gold. So let's go and see how we do against the platinum. Okay, so moving on to the platinum. And in this game, we do play one of my friends, Slapped Red. This guy is now in diamond, but he was a platinum at the time. And probably has the biggest advantage out of everyone in terms of beating me, because we played together all the time. So he knows how I play. I know how he plays. So let's see how this game starts. He does manage to tackle me there, but I do get the ball back off this challenge early, quite quickly into the game, as we use our A button to just boost past him and use our sprints to just keep going, run forward to go and get ourselves through on goal, one-on-one, and we get the 1-0 lead nice and early in to give us an early lead, because that's what that does. Anyway, moving forward, let's see if we can flick it over his head. We attempt to. We do go over his head here, and now we have a chance to just break forward. I could have used my extra FA and shot. Instead, I wanted to be a bit cocky and try and score against him there by doing him over, but he does get it. Should have gone 2-0 up, and maybe I'll regret that later in this one. But as you can see, he goes around me there, takes the ball inside the box, and will just pass this one into the back of the net nice and easily. So from going to a should be 2-0 to instantly conceding on the counter was not exactly the best thing ever. But we now try and take the ball around him here, send him left and right, as we do then manage to slot the ball off the wall and into the back of the net. As you see us do earlier, it has worked again. And again, that puts us 2-1 up in a nice little position here, hopefully to get 3-1. Slap does something very similar there by kicking it off the wall, at the backboard. The ball bounces back to him, and he does manage to score. So he's done me with my own trick, which is just not very nice of him, to be honest, as we continue. But you can already see the difference right now in terms of like the scores. Also, by the way, if you see it is now 4-3, we both scored a goal outside the box by accident. Well, one of us did, and then we gave the other goal on a free goal. But yeah, you can see the difference between this and like the other ranks already. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how this game changes as you keep playing. And the different things you do. Although this ball here is just bouncing. That one waiting in the air for so long. And Slapped is able to make it 4-4. So I've not been able to capitalise yet. Should have had a 2-goal lead. But mucked about a little bit. And it did not help. As we do break forward once again here. With a chance to score to make it 5-4. And we do get ourselves the goal to go 5-4 up there. Just constant back and forth goals in this 1v1. I mean, if they do add a 1v1 game mode, they're going to have to make the goals a bit smaller or something like that, because it's just so easy to score and break round people, I can't lie. And this is now 5-5 as we keep going forward here, trying to get ourselves a 6. Should have just got the ball and shot there, but we don't manage to do much with it. We do have to beat him there. We do get around him. He slides out, and we do make it 6-5 up there to ourselves. And we do manage to get this ball back off, straight off kick-up with a chance to just break in. Slap wins it back, but can we take the ball off him maybe here? He's playing around with it, trying to get me to bite. I do bite, and that is a huge setback, as he's now going to be able to run the whole way downfield. A poor slide challenge there, and these 1v1s you just shouldn't really be sliding. Otherwise, you could just give up a free goal. As Slap passes it around me there to try and break through. He is getting very quickly ahead of me, as I'm going to try and get on this and save it. And we do manage, luckily, I think, just about to get there. I thought he would have scored that one. But we do manage to break past him. And now we have a really good chance to score. I don't know why I slowed down there. I literally could have just walked in the box, put it in the net, and it would have been another goal. So that's 2 goals we really should have had now. And I've just done something strange. And straight off the back of that, Slap comes forward and puts it in the back of the net. And that is the first time this game he has been in the lead at 7-6 with 42 seconds to go. Are we about to lose our first game? At this point, I was a plat. He is also a plat at this point. So it's plat v plat right now as a 7-6. So a very, very close game. Maybe it shows why we're both at the same rank at this point, as we're both closely similar levels. But we do manage to challenge in there. A nice slide challenge, which I just said not to do, but it has worked out there. And we do make it 7-all there. With just 10 seconds left to go, he has got the attack to put this ball forward. I feel like I should have got that there. We tackled him. We come in. He kicks it off the wall. We don't get to that one or that one. And then we're now 8-7 down in this game with literally 2 seconds left. So we have to score this last attack here, as we do manage to break past him, trying to get one in the box. The heavy touch went a bit too far. He picks it up, and unfortunately that is our first defeat of this video, with only better ranks to come now as we head into the Diamond Challenge. In this game we are playing Walk Bible. This guy is a Diamond, played a lot, scored a good few goals, and this is going to be our first real test. The first person is a higher rank than myself in this video, so can we manage to beat him? At this point, I believe I was still platinum. I am now a higher rank than this. But this was where we were at this point. We're trying to trick him out there as he does make an easy save. As he now looks to come forward. But can we tackle the ball off him? We can get the ball off him nice and early there. Just take our time, wait for the right moment, pick the ball out, and we do manage to score. I will say, with the more 1v1s I played, I do feel like the more advantage I had, as he does manage to make it 1-1 there. He kind of sends me, chips it into the back of the net. But I feel like I had a bigger advantage, more one-on-ones I played, because I kind of worked out how they worked and what did and didn't work. But still, when playing these higher ranks, they're going to do things to get around their man that I just can't deal with. As we do a little ippy slide there, as I was just knocking it forward to score, to go 2-1 up now against the Diamond. As now he is breaking forward, touches it, flicks it past. Can we get on this? A huge slide challenge there to win the ball and see if we can go and get ourselves a 2-goal lead. But he does tackle me there, but thankfully we can just dive on that to pick it up. Trying to wait for the extra effort is massive in these 1v1s as well, but it is interesting to see how each person's playing. The ippy slide does send him there as we can just keep boosting forward, using that A to tap the ball ahead of ourselves. We drag it back, and we do actually manage to do a nice little skill there to kind of mug him off and make him slide more for the ball. As again, a huge challenge gives us a chance to send this game to a mercy rule nice and early, as we only need that one more goal now to finish this off with 3 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. And about 3 minutes left. He's going to come forward here. We do win the ball back as we then use our extra effort to boost forward, leave the ball behind. So we're going to have to try and beat him once more. As again, the little rainbow flick over the head gives us a chance. We drag it back. And then, do I go off the wall here? Let's have a little look. We ippy slide and then kick it off the wall and in the back of the net with a header for a win against the Diamond. So let's see how we go and do now against the Master rank. Into the penultimate game against Master. Let's see how we can do. And in this game, we played Aldi X Relo, who is a Master on the game. He's played a lot of games, and he's going to be probably a tougher opponent. It'll be interesting to see how the Master plays in this one. As we come forward nice and early, he does slide out instantly to try and take the ball off us, but we do go around him and put the ball in the back of the net for an early lead. He breaks straight off his kickoff, trying to go down the line against me there. Does manage to get in the boxes. I'm just trying to work out the best way to playing goals. I'm still not good there, but we do manage to defend it as we flick one over his head here with a chance to go 2-0 up in this game against the Master. And surprisingly, we do get a 2-0 lead. I probably feel how that gold felt earlier going 2-0 up against me. Mind you, I will say, none of these people I played, I told my rank. None of them I told them what rank I was. So they didn't know what to expect, I guess, going into the games themselves. But I played most of them at Platinum, and a couple of them, the Master and the Elite, I play at Diamond. But this guy does make it 2-1, as he does skill me up there and manages to grab himself a chance back in this game. As he comes forward once more, tries flicking it over my head, the rainbow flick into my hands, as we do manage to capture the ball and begin some sort of attack for ourselves here. And the one thing I did notice in these games is you had to do a lot more things like ippy slides to break past people, as we have just done there, and score the goal in these higher ranks. Whereas in the lower ranks, you can just use the LTA, dribbling a lot more. But the ippy slide really came in effective this game for me there to get that goal there, as we do manage to win the ball back here early. And to my surprise, we have a chance to go 4-1 up, but the keeper does get back. But the flick over his head works nicely, and we do go 4-1 up against the Master, which was quite a big surprise for me. As he's going to see if he can grab some goals back here. But we do win it back early. The ball kind of glitches there as we break forward against the Master for a chance to mercy rule. And we managed to get it there. A Master mercy rule as we are in Diamond. I was pretty happy with that one there. GG's to that guy. I mean, I do think he was a bit unfortunate with the bounce there. But, you know, we take those. And we're moving on to the final game, having only lost one. And now we're up against the Elite rank. We are playing Kobe939 on Xbox. He was apparently the top 140 in goal on Xbox or something like that. So this will be an interesting game to see how he does as we go to try and push forward here. And instantly defends well. Gets unfortunate, I think, with that challenge. But we do manage to go 1-0 up against Elite. I have no idea what I'm doing to be 1-0 up against an Elite, but we'll take it while we can. His attack instantly just breezes past me, no effort whatsoever. I need to try and get better at defending that kind of attack, as he just made it look so simple. As I'm going to try on my second attack now to just break past, and we do use our extra effort there to just sneak past and grab the goal. I think he thought I was going to go for some kind of skill there, but we do just try and do the simple things nicely. But we do leave the ball behind ourselves there. Attempting an ippy slide on the edge of our own box, and it has cost us, as it's now 2-2. In this game, I was full on focus mode, thinking, you know, like, if I win this, I've only lost to one person. That being slap red really hurts me as a teammate, but we do go 3-2 up against the Elite. He flicks one over my head here, almost heads that in. It was a really nice bit of skill from him, but we did indeed manage to pick up the ball as we're going to look to try and break now. Moving forward, using our extra effort to kind of flick the ball over his head. We are leaving it behind there, but so is he, as we do manage to just run through. I don't know if he glitched there or what. I kind of was a bit confused at this point because he stood still. Whether it was because I managed to take the ball past him and he doesn't really know what happened, or whether he lagged, I really don't know. But I was kind of waiting to see if he wanted to come back, and I was going to give him the ball if he lagged. But no, in the end, we put it in the back of the net. Straight off kickoff, though, we decide, you know what, let me just slide tackle thin air and let him run through and go and put it in the net again for a 4-3. Just hoping I do not bottle this game, being in the lead the whole time. As again, he's running through now, gets a chance to shoot, but the keeper, with the extra effort, dives in, catches the ball, and keeps the lead with just about 2.5 minutes left in this game. 4-3 up. I'm realizing, you know, if I can take my time a bit, try and pick the right moments, we might be able to leave here with the win, which I did not think would happen at the start of the game, as we're now pushing forward, just trying to keep hold of this ball. Using our extra effort to push the ball either side. Uses his one there as he does take the ball off me here. And now we have to try and dive back onto it. And we do, similarly to the last one, get on the ball as we dive in for the save. But unfortunately, Kobe 939 grabs the goal to make it 4-4. But straight back after that, we do manage to flick the ball over his head, chip it up again, and get it to 5-4 nice and quickly on our first attack. As Kobe now coming forward, takes the shot, he hits the post. His second shot hits the other side of the goal, and he's absolutely sold there, as he should be 5-5 with about 40 seconds to go now, and we have been given a huge lifeline from this guy. As we're just kind of taking his time, he is absolutely kind of sending me with these moves. I'm just trying not to bite, trying to wait for him to kind of hopefully shoot straight at me, as we do get it, but put it straight back down in the corner to him. And at this point, I'm just focused so hard on keeping this ball. We do manage to save it. And now we begin breaking forward with the ball, trying to get ourselves that extra little goal. But a huge challenge coming in from there to stop me from breaking in the box and taking our shot. With just 15 seconds left on the clock now as he's breaking forward. We managed to sneak the ball off in there. I think we got a bit fortunate, but we will take it for the 6-4 lead with just 9 seconds to go in this game. He tries flicking it over my head. I flick it back. He gets a little touch there, which then gives him a free goal. No, because he's missed it. And then that is going to be the last kick of the game here. A little double tap A ends the game. And we do manage to beat the Elite, the top rank in the game. We have won it. And now we've managed to win almost all the games bar one. But we're going to pretend we won that one anyway. But that is the difference between all the ranks on Rematch. I actually think some of them are a lot closer than you would think as well. But let me know what you thought of this video, guys. Leave a like